Hello, guys. Welcome to the Tech Convo podcast. On this exciting episode, with me, your host Chimz.
And it is I, Sy.
You
That's
just
right.
try to rhyme.
Yeah, it is I, Sy. I didn't get that from Google AI.
Yeah. So today's conversation is pretty much exciting for you guys
Yeah.
because we are talking about how Google is simplifying our lives. Talking about what excited us the most at the Google I/O event.
Yeah, I know a lot of people are not familiar with the Google I/O event, but this is basically them launching new features with Google. Yes, guys, this is going to be interesting. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not so sure how to explain this, but do stick around. We're going to be exploring and just, breaking down a few things, particularly what we found interesting, like he said,
Yes.
at the I/O
Yeah.
experience.
So there were quite a number of things that Google announced, and they're simplifying our lives, like from literally everything that we do, from responding to messages, using your Google Maps, just generally anything that we do using our Google products. So we are talking about Gmail, we are talking about Google Maps, we are talking about the phone feature, everything.
Which is exactly why we think you guys you need to listen to this because it's something that affects our daily lives. I'm sure everyone uses a smart device everywhere. Everyone is using AI.
Yeah.
And these things are something you guys should hear. So we're just going to dive straight into it. Right.
Yes.
Basically, Google's AI is called Gemini, if you'd say. Yeah. So they recently, at their launch, they called in the new update, which is 2.5 Pro. It came with a lot of enhancements, right? So it's got enhanced reasoning and coding. Yeah.
Yeah. So like he's saying 2.5 Pro, which is an enhancement. So it has got this enhanced reasoning capabilities. So it's able to reason, like reasoning, which has been a capability of human beings for quite a long time. And this is what has set us apart from computers. Like if you look before, we were saying computers can only follow strict instructions.
Yeah.
But this time around, computers can be able to reason even through the instructions that you give them.
Yeah, so basically all you need to do is type in and then it's able to do its own thing. We're
Yeah.
getting to a point where just going to digress and just talk about agents a bit.
Yes.
AI agents. So AI agents are basically an AI and it's an AI person that interacts between you and your task.
Yeah.
So you don't have to do your task entirely. Like it's not you doing your task. I'll give an example. You want to order things tomorrow, or you want your schedule aligned. You want to order lunch for tomorrow.
Yeah.
You can get all those things done today with an agent. So you just type in your prompt and then your agent will be able to do that in real time tomorrow. Let's say you want pizza ordered or delivered to you by 11 tomorrow. You have your agent do that because an agent is like you. An agent is thinking like you, based off of obviously the information you've given it. It will order lunch at that time, and if that's your habit, then it will order lunch for you every day. If it's pizza you eat every day, if it's mabans and ziguru, doesn't matter. It will do that for you every day, really. Yeah. So that's the reasoning we're talking about here. And then it's been brought into Gemini.
Yeah.
That's a huge game changer, Chimz.
Yeah, it is. And for people who develop, like programmers like me and you guys listening, it is going to help us in a lot of ways because now we don't really have to prompt everything,
Yeah.
but it can even come up with suggestions and ideas. So if I'm building an e-commerce website today, it can even suggest what features to add on that site. Isn't that exciting, guys? Like pretty much to me, I feel like that's super exciting.
Yeah, I'm thinking about, imagine you're having a website made and then the assistant, because of the reasoning and the coding, it's able to tell you, oh, this feature isn't really, you want to put a feature, let's say that does something.
Yeah.
It will suggest to you, no, this feature won't really work because the audience in Zambia is this and that.
So
Imagine how good that is. Yeah.
Reason. And talking about this as well, another thing that is exciting is Gemini Live.
Gemini Live. This one blew me away. When I first saw it, I was like, this must be, I don't know. I know we have Google Lens, we have all these things, but
Yeah.
But live, like interacting with AI live, and it's able to just give you accurate answers, and it's quite accurate, guys.
Yeah.
Like very accurate. So Gemini Live, for those of you that are not aware, is a real-time assistant that uses your camera, your voice, and your context. So not just your content, but your context also. So I'll give an example. I got my phone here. It's an Android. Proud to say that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I pointed it at a bottle of this, this big tree juice
That
drink. Yeah. Yeah. The name of the drink is called Fit. Um, I pointed the camera at it and then asked what the thing is. It described it and then read the label, everything, the colors, from the colors to the shape of the box, the bottle itself, compared it to Gatorade, how they are similar drinks, all those things. I pointed it at a board, right, which had text on it, and then it was able to read the things, everything. It was quite accurate, guys.
Yeah. So Gemini Lab is pretty impressive and it can help you in your day-to-day activities. Let's say at home you want to wash plates. You can just capture those plates and Gemini Live will be able to instruct you, oh, get soap, do this, do that, do this, do that. Like step by step, you know what I
Of course, yeah. So of course, AI is not going to like wash the plates for you.
No.
It's it's giving you the knowledge of how to. I remember in their demonstration at the IO experience itself, they had a person who was fixing a bike. So it was able to tell what exactly was wrong with the bike, where to get the spares, how to do the fixing, like everything. So I see that being very useful. Yeah, because we encounter strange things. Like you find something and then you don't know how to operate it. Like, how do I open this? We end up breaking things if we do not know how to open. So I'm seeing a future where if you have a problem with your laptop, you just turn it around, point your camera at it, and then it's able to tell you how to go about all those things, where to get the spares. It's quite interesting. Gemini Live, guys.
Try it out. Try it out. The good part is that it's free, so you can just activate it on your Google account. I'm sure most of you were using Google Assistant, which has switched to Gemini. So you can just say, "Hey Google, let's go live. Let's talk live," and it will be able to do that for you. I just hope I haven't interrupted my phone because we're recording with it right now. Let's go to Gmail. And messages, smart replies. Like, each guys, this one is a game changer.
Okay, so guys, I'm sure we all have okay, we all have phones, right?
Yeah.
And then if you're using an Android phone, no offense to the Apple device users. So if you're using an Android phone and you're using the Google feature, the Google Messages application for your messages, you when someone sends you a message, you're able to it's able to suggest the responses.
Yeah.
Or like right on the top there.
Yes.
So if someone sends you a hi, it will suggest hi, how are you, or hey, like all those things. Those things are just based off of the English language, right? But then with Gemini messages or Gemini in Gmail, it's able to just organize all the information that you've been using, just get the way you've been operating your phone, how you've been responding to people, and just suggest things that are better. So it's not sending the message, no. It's suggesting things that are more personalized based off of who you are talking to, how you'd want to say things. So in case you're busy, you receive a message and you want to say something that's personalized, Gemini will do that for you. Isn't that interesting, guys?
Yes. So kind of it's learning how you respond to messages, how you talk, reading your chats, and being able to suggest like a complete response. So let's say somebody is like, for instance, one Congo, they send you a message saying, "I need my money back."
Yeah.
And then it can even suggest it's cook up a story for you. I'm just joking. But it can suggest how you'd respond to that particular message in a polite way so that you can calm the other person down, Like basically how you talk, like everything you do, how you use words, how you use emojis, like it learns you and becomes you so that whenever it's suggesting, you do less editing.
Yes. So just a bit of emphasis. So we did say it's Gemini Gmail. So it's a feature that it's a similar feature, but then it's been incorporated both on let's say text messages, and then also the Gmail itself. So you do the same even with emails. Of course, you don't want like to hit send to a fully automated email for a job interview and all those things. It will obviously say yes when you don't want to, but
Yes.
it's quite good, guys. So also just try to activate that. See for yourself.
Yes.
It's a very nice and interesting feature.
Then we can proceed to Google search.
Yeah.
Google search, as we know it, guys, we use Google. Like it even became a term where people say, just go and Google it. Even if you're using Bing,
Yeah.
you are like Google it. So now Google Search is bringing a whole different AI experience. I think during the IO event, the most thing that they were talking about was AI. AI. They mentioned it more than 100 times.
Yeah.
And this just shows us that AI is here for everything. So now even the searches that we make on Google are going to be impacted by AI. I know that in the past we would search and then they bring like a Gemini response and then they bring in the other thing. But now you can fully go AI mode.
All right. So by this, what we mean is you can interact with Google in the same way you're interacting with maybe ChatGPT.
Yes.
So you have an interface. If you say, I want to go full AI mode, so it will do away with the links and be the one that's giving you the information. In a similar way, you have maybe ChatGPT or Grok or any other AI assistant.
Yes. So basically, to have a chatbot like interface for you to interact with, and you're able to talk to it in a multimodal way where you can use text, voice, or even images. So the same way that we usually say with images and what, but then this time around, I don't think this is something that is completely new because we are still able to search with images on Google even before. But now we are just saying that it is now more AI enhanced with that AI experience. But this is to everyone. AI is here. Some people are like, oh, I'm so tired of AI. Bro,
It's here to stay.
it's here to stay.
At first, you are like, okay, maybe this is just a phase.
No.
But then it's here to stay.
New normal.
It's a new normal now. Yeah. All you have to do is just jump on board.
The way you got used to putting on a face mask when being, and everybody that they get doing this on you to check your temperature, like it was irritating, but at some point we were like, okay, this is what's happening.
Like, do your thing, bro.
Yeah, just do your thing. Do you really understand? What else?
So I think what we haven't talked about, at least what intrigued us from that is the
VO3.
VO3. Yeah, the VO3. So VO3, for those of us that do not know, is the AI image generation feature. Video. Yeah. The AI video generation feature under Gemini. Yeah. So how this works is you basically type in what you want to see and then it generates a video for you. Now, I know you're saying this has already been there, right?
Like Sora.
Yeah, like Sora, all those things. But listen to this. It's able to use now dialogue and then synchronize it with the video itself. Let's say we're having a conversation here. We want to. I'll give an example of us maybe wanting to shoot a podcast. I'll just type in and then feed it, hopefully in the coming versions, feed it our images, and then it's able to then generate a whole podcast with text without me being in the video.
Yeah.
And the good part also is the videos are HD.
Yeah, the videos are HD. And I'm sure later on they'll even bring things like maybe 4K, 8K, because I've also heard that the Pixel phones that are coming are gonna have 8K. But yeah, so talking about this, this is very exciting and also kind of scary for content creators because now people can generate full content videos just using AI, just prompting. I think if you go on TikTok today, I want you to search for prompt theory. You'll see a lot of videos of AI, AI generated videos where people in those videos are talking about, somebody just said we are prompts, guy. like guy saying, yeah, like those debates that we have about creation and God, where people are like, there was a Big Bang theory, and then there was the Adam and Eve theory, and then now these AIs are talking about, there are people who believe that we are not real, we are just prompts. Like videos are talking and doing that. It's crazy.
They're actually prompts.
They're actually prompts. And then some of them are doubting that they're prompts. That's like we doubt God's existence.
Guys, these are the main things that intrigue us and think affect us. Like they affect everyone. Doesn't matter who you are, as long as you're a person that's alive, that uses technology. These things affect you, and it's very important to just jump on board with this AI thing that's overtaken not just the internet but just our workspaces and everything. Yeah.
So be more productive by using artificial intelligence. Google has brought in these new cool features. Try Gemini, try Gemini Live, try the smart replies. VO, I think for us users here in Zambia, are not able to use it because it's currently only available in the United States. So, and it's pretty expensive.
How much is it?
Like over $100.
That's okay. It's worth it because there are a lot of content creators out there, especially in the United States.
Yes.
So, and then there also happens to be a lot of content creators that do not use their actual faces.
Yes.
I'm sure you've seen a lot of YouTube channels that just, tell stories without, faceless. And that's an advantage for them because they'll get more engagement with AI-powered videos.
That's pretty, because again, you've seen these talking baby trends. Like, people are getting a lot of engagement by maybe replicating that news daddy as a baby.
Yeah.
And then they're getting a lot of reactions. So I think that even with content creation, but for me, one thing, as much as it's mind blowing, I feel like if we are going to be generating this podcast using video, like let's say in the future, meaning me and Simon, we sometimes face challenges. Like, for instance, I call you, bro, we need to record this. And then you are busy. I'm also busy, and we don't get to meet. And then so we can just say, bro, there's this happening. Let's talk about it. Okay, guy, let me just generate a prompt. And then everything. And then we upload the podcast. That sounds exciting, but also we are losing our skills.
Yeah.
There is a moment whereby let's say you are talking to a girl, and you are doing smart replies, and then you meet in person and you are just quiet. And then the girl is like, but you were active over the phone.
He's not what he is.
It was the AI.
Because AI, it's crazy like that.
Yeah.
So, guys, thank you so much for sticking around.
Thank you very much. We love you guys.
We love you guys. From me, your boy Sy, and Chimz, it's out.